Okay, hello, we're back on exit 115 again, with the Eskogot this time, to try and do some, camo grinding, because I've got, like, no headshots for this thing. Also try and, once again, do a bit more camo grinding for our melee weapon over here. See, what we need to do for this thing right now is cold damage and rare, or higher kills. There is one more that I don't remember. Equipment kills. Right. Well, not equipment kills, but tacticals. I have to kill things that are affected by my tacticals, which is why I have come in with shock charges. So we'll probably get started working on that soonish. I do want to try and level this up some more first, though, obviously. And one of the dailies is cold damage as well, so that, like, lines up with this thing quite well. But until I get the salvage to grab, Frost Plus? Cryo Freeze on that, on my, shish kebab. Because that's the only word, that's the only name of the thing I can think of. I can't really do much on that front. I'm also going to try and see if I can not get hit. Cause my, do rounds without being hit by zombies went up to like 7, I think, of 10. Even though I know that week's done, I want to, you know, if I get that, like, done, then that'd be cool. Just because it kind of bothers me that it's not done because it, like, bugged. I mean, maybe once you get hit for the first time, maybe, do you know what that might be? It might be a case of when you get hit for the first time, it stops counting for the rest of the game. That might be why it hasn't been going up. So it's a case of, if you get hit on round 2, then only 1 round counted, you know, that kind of thing. That's my shot in the dark and my guess, but we'll work it out as we go along. Because I think I only need to get through round 3 or 4. And if I do if I make it to the end of this round without being hit, I'm pretty sure that's my hypothesis confirmed. Although it'd be useful if I could actually shoot the zombies I was aiming for. We're going to avoid the nuke just because I want the points for now. If I get to round end, obviously I'll grab it, but it's always a good like source of free points, you know, if you get to the end of a round with it still there. There's still one more. Come on. Reload. We need to get in the habit of did get there. Get in the habit of finishing a round, of not leaving my mag half empty. I'm going to buy some ammunition, because I'm running low. So, we'll see if the challenge triggers. As I say, I think it was on 6 or 7. I don't 100% remember. And I haven't been hit yet, so hopefully it's been counting upwards. I don't know if I'll get anything. The melee kill one. Oh, wonderful. That's going to mean I'm going to get hit, isn't it? Oh, God. Because it's kind of impossible to do this one without getting hit, I find. Just by virtue of the way the zombies attack now, if you, like, swing at the wrong time, you're guaranteed to get hit, so... And obviously there's so many, when they get all grouped up, it's really hard just to hit one and run away without being hit by another one that happens to be swinging at the same time. Ooh, and I've been hit. Okay, so, been hit on round 4, so, you know, that's definitely not happening. At least I can kind of not worry about it anymore. I nearly did it. Come on, that thing's really bad now. Alright, let's see what we can get as a free perk, or... Because I'm not going to... Oh, I could grab Jug now, couldn't I? That might be a smart plan to grab Jug first. Just so I have Jug, like, straight away. Then we can see what we get as our free perk, because that's probably going to be... It'll put us in a slightly better spot than last time, right? Quick revive I don't need, and stamina up, that's not too bad. But it puts us in a spot where we're a little better off, because our first perk we know is Jug. And, you know, after we hit quick revive and wisp, it means we'll end up with... Well... It'll be, what, Jug and Stam we get back up with after we go down, which isn't a terrible starting combination. And I've got enough to upgrade this thing with Cryo Freeze. Although, yeah, because it's 2,000 to get it up there, I'd rather start working on Challenge right away. So I'm going to see if I can get started working on that. Ooh, we're on the Ravager round already. Cool, well, I guess I could try and go for melee kills this round. Because that's not gonna, it's, you know, it's round 5. It's not actually it's not a terrible idea to do. Because It is just a load of free kills, like, I've noticed recently, I keep using the word ostensibly. I don't know why. I don't know, not in the right context either. I keep using it as like a replacement word for, oh, what am I trying to say? Essentially, that's the one. I keep for some reason, my brain keeps trying to use it as a, like, filler word for essentially, which is very not the right word. So, you know, there we go. Right, well, as I said, we'll keep using this thing, try and get some kills. I should really get some decent points with it. You know, hopefully if we can get it pack-punched early enough, I can start working on that too, but I need, like, say, 2,000 salvage if I'm going to, get anywhere with this one, so I'm probably going to be reliant on the TED trials to get me that kind of salvage quickly. But I should get at least one of the dailies done. Oh, one of the other ones is wall weapon kills, so I think once the cold damage dailies... Hey, there's Fire Freeze. Once the cold damage daily is done, I'll probably just grab a wall weapon and start burning kills for that one. Gotta try and do some challenge grinding, you know? It's good for you. Ah! Die already. There we go. There's my cryo freeze. That's what I expect to happen like every time, and it doesn't. Maybe that's just because I'm too used to how it works in the Black Ops 6, and it was like every single zombie you could... Well, not every single one, but it would, I multiple times end up with like 2 or 3 ice clouds on the field at once because they stack together. When I killed one, it then froze another one, which then caused another ice cloud, and I definitely had at least 3 deep, I think, before. I don't remember any higher than that, but I wasn't, you know, it wasn't something I was really paying attention for. I guess we could go get Pack Punch unlocked, couldn't we? It might be worth upgrading this thing. Yeah, although I've said that last time as well, but I'm going to need to be able to kill the Zerster, aren't I? So, as much as I say I should upgrade that thing, I'm going to need to just... Okay, I was trying to get some free points there, but I thought that doesn't happen. The Atomic Aardwolf, let's upgrade that so when we're ready for the Zerster, that will make life a little easier for us. Once I get 750, I'm going to upgrade this thing straight away to green. Just because I need to keep this keeping up as well without Macchiato to give me a damage boost. Although I think it may have reached the point where it's just kind of not killing anywhere near quick enough. Yeah. So it looks like we're going to go for some Eskogot headshots grinding for those camos. Yeah, see, the other obviously doing camo grinding challenges still need to do Zerster kills on here. I think I was on 7 Zersters, I think it was. So obviously only insta-kill. That's, you know, that double points would have been better 2 minutes ago. So I'm at the state where I only need to kill 3, which is only gonna be like round what, 20-ish. Oh, I've got enough. Round 20-ish, and I'll have that done. So that shouldn't be too bad either. Let's push this up to green, and then hopefully I can start one-hitting again. That's actually going to give us a good, decent chunk of salvage too. Now, I want to see how this is killing, but obviously I need to wait for the insta-kill to run out. There we go. Ah, now it's one-hitting again. That's good. Let's see what we're getting today. Combat axe kills. Okay. Can you... Okay, you can die. Spit me out some combat axes, please, and let's get down on the ground. I see the equipment one. At least I'm not making the same mistake last time when I saw equipment kills, and then went, oh, it's just grenades. And then I wasted, like, half... Oh, that's why this time didn't feel so tight. You only get minutes, so, like, the minute and a half, you get, like, half the other ones. Cool. There's 2. There's 1, reward unlocked. That's 2 rewards. I say, this one is always kind of easy. So it's not like... To be fair, getting the 20 kills with combat axes without missing is pretty easy to do, really, isn't it? It's kind of hard to miss. Pizza Party. What is this? Five Nights at Freddy's? I still need to see the second movie. I think is I'm kind of doing what I did with the first movie. I'm waiting for it to come out on Amazon. Because I watched, honestly, the first time I was on an overnight shift and I happened to watch it on Amazon. Hey, Wisp Tea. Right, we've got a... That's going to make things better. There's the cold damage. So, like I said, we've got wall weapons to worry about now. What wall weapons do we have on this map? We've got something over here. There's something... Oh, the XM325. Okay. Are there any other wall weapons? I think there's one inside, isn't there? Where's it? I forgot that free combat axe is still there. We have the AK. Do you know what? I might grab that just because I unlocked the new thing for it. So I'm using the new attachment for this. I want to see what it's like. I know it says slower firing, but that's not much slower. And I've got on a load of the attachments that decrease recoil and stuff like that. I do find it kind of sucky that you can't use the prestige attachment with it. Like, I get it, because rapid fire with the increased damage is kind of insane, but you could have just made it... I think they should allow stuff like that, but make it so that it gives it, like, even more kick. You know, like, more so than normal. Like, it's... Because the kick would be insane with that. So it's not like it'd be overpowered, in my opinion. But, I don't know. I don't make the games, I just play them, so what do I know? No, never, as somebody who's never actually made a game before, I shouldn't really complain, because I've never tried a balanced one, but, I do think some of it comes down to the fact that I remember, like, the MW2 days were just, they went, you know what, let's just make everything overpowered. And that's what they did. Everything was overpowered, so everything felt balanced, just because everything was stupidly OP. No zombies in Modern Warfare 2, obviously, and zombies has always been kind of on the underpowered side, but maybe it's just because I'm more of a power fantasy player than anything else. I like having that. I just like having all of the tools available, and I don't like being limited by choices. But you know, I get it. You've got to put some limitations in, or it gets kind of stupid. But you go on. Right, we've nearly got enough for, do you know what? I'm gonna go grab armor. Okay, we nearly got enough for another pack-a-punch again. So if I do... I'm trying to wonder if I get, like, Speed Cola next, or I pack-a-punch... to be fair, I might need to pack-a-punch this. Before I get all the kills with a wall weapon today. Because it just might start falling off before I get there. And I don't really want to only use it when I have insta-kills up, you know? Can you die? Thank you. It's on 25 rounds of mag. I thought it was only a 20-round mag with the fast mag. But I guess it's shoved it up a bit. 1,000? We've nearly got enough to get this thing up to blue. Maybe I should just go pack-a-punch this. To just keep its damage up after I get it rare. I don't know. Maybe that's the play. Speed Cola would be a good shout, and to be fair, quick revive isn't a terrible idea either. Can't go wrong with a quick revive, you know, just for that extra health buffer. Buffer? Butter. A butter. Yes, extra health butter. That's exactly what I want. Some exotic butters. I don't know, man. You should know by now my brain doesn't make any sense. If it did, I wouldn't be here, because I'd be far too sensible to start making YouTube videos. But we keep moving. Yeah, I think this thing is starting to fall off already, and it's like round 10. To be fair, though, it is only a green weapon. Round 10, well, 12 now, but it was 11. So maybe it's just me being bad at aiming. And I do have enough to put this thing up to blue, though, so I'm going to go do that. Which means I'm definitely just going to go pack-a-punch this thing, just so I have that available to me. No, we'll work it out, Richtofen. We'll work it out. And then let's break out the norm. Let's go for some double tap. I normally always grab speed next, but let's go for some double tap for the free ammo recovery it will get me, and just the better ability to shoot off heads. See, that is so much better. Oh. I do feel like I may trap myself in a corner if I'm not careful, but he says trapping himself in a corner because he's not careful. But we'll keep moving. I think double tap was the right idea. I think next perk I'll grab maybe Deadshot. I might just go for like the damage buffs, or maybe I should grab Macchiato just for that. No, let's grab Deadshot. Just so, because that's going to give me maximum like damage without pack-a-punching. Hey, and there's my wall weapon kills. which means I should stop using this thing, and I should move over to this. I do wish it was a little faster, so if I'm going to be using this for a little bit, I'm definitely going to move over to Macchiato, which is a weird thing to say, but I suppose when you're grinding out the melee weapons, that's kind of what happens. God, my perks are in such a weird order. I don't know, I like having them in the order of the original four. So, you may have noticed, I do a lot of the times try and buy my perks in the order it came into existence. Death from below. So I need to be below zombies. Okay. If I place down my toxic growth, do you think those kills will count if I go if I go jump down after placing it? I kind of like, I like having my perks in the order they, came into existence, because I feel like that just makes sense. But that's not always, the best idea, because of, obviously, it means you're always going jug, speed, double tap, and quick revive, right? I always get them in that order, because I find that's the order they're most useful in. Well, I say that. I tend to end up with quick revive first, or maybe jug, then quick revive. It doesn't matter a whole lot which order you get they're quick revive in compared to the others, because it always gets shoved to the front of the list anyway. So, you know, it used to matter more when you always had lists and you'd always want quick revive first. But since it doesn't really matter what order you get them in anymore, whatever, you know. Hey, there we go, nice and easy. Because that is one of the Death from Above and Death from Below challenges, though, ones you cannot get with that's actually really useful. Shove that up to Epic, and I get Vulture. That's really cool. It's one of the challenges you can't really do with a melee weapon. I mean, you can, but it's kind of tough. Yeah, I need to go get Macchiato. This thing does not have a good swing speed. I could say, well, why doesn't double tap increase its swing speed? But then obviously there's a Macchiato thing just for increasing swing speed, so I can't really complain that it's not in the game. It's just on a different perk designed specifically for it, instead of one perk doing all of it. I'm probably not going to get all the camos done this run, just because it's a case of so many, but because I think it's 300 with cryo freeze, which, to be fair, great. I have no idea how many kills I've got, because it doesn't tell me. It just tells me I've done 0 specials and, what is that, 100,000 damage? Is that damage counter even right? No, it just says I'm doing 100,000 damage. Wonderful news. So that's completely broken. I don't know why there we go. I've got 2 toxic growth charges. Wahaha. I suppose I should try and do the tactical one as well while I'm thinking about it. So I should probably just grind up the zombies, get that shock charge thrown, and then go a swinging. Because I think it might only be 100 of those. I think is it 200 on rare, 300 cryo, and 100 with tacticals? Or is it 300 rare and 300 cryo? I know it's 300 cryo. It's the other two I'm not so sure. Well, I think that's the whole lot. So let's do this. Although this may get me killed if I'm not careful. Yep. Let's just... And I'm down. So I don't know why all of those zombies weren't electrocuted. And there goes Macchiato. So that's... The thing is I'm now set and this is where my brain, the perfectionist part of my brain goes, well, I've screwed everything up, haven't I? Because it's round 14 and I've died already, so I'm like, I don't have the points to build back up, and that's now going to throw. I have convergence. Oh, I've leveled up. I have 2 choices. I can either focus on getting my perks back, which means my damage will fall behind, and it becomes more difficult. The ammo economy gets worse. Or I can focus on just keeping my normal upgrade path, you know, pack-a-punching and stuff, but risk not having the perks I need to survive in terms of like speed cola and stuff like that, and getting caught out because I can't reload quick enough. See, this would be the time I'd want to get the self-revive at the SAM trial, not like in the SAM trial and the TED trial, not the first one when I can't use it. I do think there's some rewards that should be just going, no, you already have this, you can't get another one. Specifically the self-revives, because it's just, okay, I did not mean to get that. Because it does really feel like a waste. I guess I should go grab Quick Revive since I don't have that safety net anymore. And I'll grab Macchiato again since I'm still using this thing. That's why I don't... Tactical challenges are fine with gun weapons. I don't like them with melee weapons. They're a bit too risky. It's too easy to get yourself killed. I mean, if you're... To be fair, if you're grinding on directed, it's not a problem, is it? Because it's directed mode. But when you're playing on... like one of the normal matches, and it's like you're trying to do it and it's like pushing around 20, it's kind of annoying. The only option you have is to try and do it like in like little chunks. To go, oh, I get like, you know, I got like 20 this game and I'll get like another 20 next game, and do it like over a long period of time like that in the background, which is probably the smart way to do it. Hello, Mr. Zersa, where are you? I should probably go put napalm on this thing, shouldn't I? I'm glad it's purple at least, because I'd be in big trouble if it wasn't. But this thing does have a damage range of like 11 meters or something before its damage starts to drop off. So that's I've got the damage range barrel on it. The monolith suppressor brings it up to I think 13 or no, sorry, the damage range barrel brings it up to like 13. And if the monolith suppressor's on there as well, I think it goes up to like 14, because the monolith suppressor only gives you like an extra meter of range at max damage. Like 14 meters ain't nothing, ain't like a no gap, like no range, but it's not like a long distance either. See, I really wish I get a cryo freeze activation right about now, just to slow all the zombies down, and then I could deal with them that way. But apparently, no, I'm not getting that lucky. You know what? Can I do this? Ah! Can I... This might actually work a little better. Okay, you're going to get permanently distracted. Is there anything I want to do quickly? I mean, I could go get some more perks. Or maybe... Do you not know? I'm gonna start just pushing for armor. Let's grab T3 armor just so I've got that little extra defense on me. I do remember I've got that dog. I need to call that in. Still trying to work on the 500 kills for that one. I've done none of the score streaks yet, so you know I'm definitely doing well. Cool, you dead. And apparently that zombie lost track of the monkey and tried to attack me at the end. I thought they weren't supposed to attack anything but the monkey. I am glad that monkey augment is so good, man. I really like it. Although although there are situations it can be slightly annoying if you don't realize it's you know a monkey. You've got a monkey wisp out and the round ends, and you can run to like the other side of the map, and then you go, "Why's the round not changing?" Because you're just not thinking about it. Cool, well, can I still do one-hit kills? I can. Hey, there's the cryo freeze one done. So, that's, yeah, 300 cryo freeze kills. I don't know how far behind the rare one is, and obviously the attack equipment one is going to be tough. And then I still need to work on the actual gold camo grind as well, but at least this thing's leveling. I suppose I should... This thing's already decently down. I'm going to have to get tier 2 pack now. That's my next border call. I'm going to shove napalm on that thing, though, for the extra Xersa damage. Speak of the devil, the Xersa has spawned. Let us do this. Where are you? Equipment kills. That's not one of the best ones to get right about now, but, because I don't really have any... Although, to be fair, I do have the combat axe, which isn't a terrible choice in terms of this challenge. See what I mean, though? The range is horrendous on this thing. Like, absolutely horrendous. It's alright, it's decent up close, but it does not have any range. God, can I kill that Xersa, please? There we go. Right, I can stop worrying about the Xersa. Right, God, I've got no axes. I've got no axes. Great, I can shock charge some things, but I can't... Do these count for equipment kills? I have no idea. Wow, I have no kills. What equipment does these drop? That's Xersa. I really should have killed the Xersa and then done this. Thermo grenade, it's giving me thermo grenades. That is a lovely choice. Guess I'm gonna throw down some thermo grenades. Frags. I'd like some frags. Okay, I've apparently done daily there. Did that get 0 kills? That got 0. Well, I'm failing this one. Something magical. Yeah, I really should have waited until after after I dealt with the Xursa. That's not what I pressed. I pressed this. Are these not even counting? Like, great, I got a blue reward. Wonderful. That is completely and utterly useless. Sight grenades. That would have been do you know what? Game. The sight grenades would have been really useful during the challenge. I know you're trying to be funny, but giving me thermo grenades is probably and Molotovs. Molotovs aren't too bad, to be fair, but thermo grenades, the worst thing you could have given me. You want to give me Semtexes or clusters or, you know, C4 stuff that has a wide radius. Hey, 1,500 kills. I guess I'm in that final push for 3,000 now to get this thing on gold. Which I haven't actually done with the knife yet, because I think I maxed out... I think I finished the combat knife on... oh god, I'm going to get caught in a corner. Sight grenade. I think I got the combat axe done on... combat axe? The... Hello, Richtofen. The... Oh god, the combat knife done while it was on the... 15. I got it to gold when it was still in the 1,500 range. Jesus, I could not get that out for the life of me. Where's my monkey got the zombie? See what I mean? I've got to go find the monkey, which isn't too difficult to be fair on this map, but... Wait. Is my monkey out? Oh no, the zombie was just stuck in my vines. I see. Yeah, T2 pack is definitely going to be in my next port of call. Okay, they're gone. I guess I should probably call in my dog and start getting use out of that for the round. Really wish I had... You know, stuns actually aren't going to be bad for this one. Stuns and decoy... shock charges aren't terrible by the looks of things for the melee challenge, but stuns and decoys are definitely the better bet. To be fair, during that tactical one, the best way maybe to do it is spawn in with a decoy, get up to like round like 3 or something. Throw the, like, round up all the zombies, throw the decoy, and then just kill them and repeat. That's probably not a terrible way to do it. Obviously, if you're playing on directed, you can stay on round 3 forever in the spawn area and just, you know, craft them if you're playing on... No, can you? Are there any of the maps that actually have a table in the spawn area? Thinking about it, I don't think you can. Right, can we... Right, let's do some stun kills. God, this one, that one is so going to get me killed at this point in time. I suppose I'm just going to work on the rare and higher one, I guess. They're still spawning, aren't they? Yep. Cool, I am a genius. God, where are they coming from? Man, I swear, if there's one thing I do dislike about the way zombies spawn now, is the fact they spawn in front of you if you run like 2 feet away from a train. I get why they've done it for difficulty reasons, but at the same time, part of me does kind of wish they'd make it so that once a zombie is spawned, unless it is outside the playable area, it does not despawn. It will just chase you forever. That wouldn't be too bad, I don't think, in my opinion. Because it wouldn't be too terrible to deal with. Poison Paradise. Oh, is there an achievement for getting toxic growth kills? I didn't realise. But I don't think that would be a terrible way to do it. Like, terrible way for the game to be balanced. I mean, yeah, you could argue it is quite unbalanced, but... I don't know. I've always said I think one of the things that could have made Dark Souls way more difficult is if the enemies never leashed. Like, once they had decided to follow you, they follow you forever, so corpse runs were way harder. Because it doesn't matter how many areas you run through, the enemies from, like, every enemy that aggroes from between the bonfire and your corpse have aggroed on you and are following you. Like, even through fog gates, they just wait at the fog gate until it's gone. So, you know, you finish a boss fight, and then that, you know, that run you went on to get to the boss where you ignored all the enemies, yeah, now all the enemies are rushing into the boss arena at you. It's like an extra challenge at the end. But to be fair, some people will consider that very evil game design. So, That's not how it works, and there's probably a good reason that's not how it works. I need to get out of that. It's the fact, oh God, the fact the stuns just don't have the range I think they do is not helping, and the lack of armor isn't helping either. I'm surprised I haven't got more armor drops, to be fair. You would have thought I'd got some, but apparently it's slightly too, it's one of the things, isn't it? I think, was it armor zombies drop armor? But if you're one hit, I think they do it, they're more likely to do it if you break the armor, right? And obviously the more of them there are, the more armor drops. So I think when you're earlier and you're one-hitting them, you don't get as much armor, and obviously there's less of them, so armor spawns less frequently. Maybe I'm misremembering how that works, but I feel like that's how it works. Maybe it isn't damaging them. Maybe it's just whenever you kill them, the armored zombies have like a higher chance to drop armor than the non-armored zombies. Cool. I'm gonna go get speed color, I think, next for the plate speed. Or maybe mule kick's a better idea. Just try and get the free pack punch upgrades. I should have got mule kick and then upgraded the Eskogot. I might have been able to get the free upgrade on this. That would have been good. I suppose now there's a chance the AK is going to get the upgrade instead of the Ticker Shock. Ticker Shock. That's an interesting name. I understand this is a shock baton normally, but Ticker Shock is a bit of a weird name, if you ask me. Did I hear a Xerxes this morning? So I'd really like my third one. I thought I would have had that by now. It exploded. I wonder, maybe a monkey bomb would be. I really wish I'd just get a decoy drop. If I had a decoy drop that I've ignored, I probably have, to be fair. I think this thing's starting to reach its limit anyway. I'm not sure what dropped there. Axe armor. That's not a terrible thing to find. Let's just keep on swinging, boys. Keep on swinging. And I've lagged to hell. Woo! Why is my... Okay, I'm not dropping... Okay, it's not OBS overloading my encoder. My game just decided to lag. I'm guessing... Yep. Texture streaming issues. It must have been what it was. Which, modern COD, texture streaming, yeah, it's not great. Even when... Because you can't just... There's not an option just to turn it off. You can only set it to, like, minimal, can't you? I wish I could just turn off texture streaming completely and just go, look, I know it's going to increase the load on my GPU, but can you just stop streaming textures and just load all of them, please? And if there's pop-in or whatever, I'll deal with it. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks that way, because clearly it's a popular thing to have. And I get it lets people with less powerful computers like play at a higher quality and stuff like that, because the text you don't need to have as much VRAM or RAM to load all the textures in and everything. But at the same time, I do feel like there are limitations to it, because I have a really good Hey, there's the rarity one, and it was 300. So the only one I've got left on this one is the tactical ones, which means I'm probably going to abandon this for the rest of the run. Which is probably good news. I'm going to go grab me speed color. And I'm going to go grab me some double tap, so I'll get back. And I've still got money left? Dead shot then, please. Let's push again. And let's go see what this challenge is, because you need to do these around they spawn it. Whoops, did I ping something, or was that shock charge? Hold location. That's not terrible on this round. Or it might be, because these things are kind of annoying to run away from. And I'm going to have zombies on top of that. So maybe this was a terrible round to get this challenge. But to be fair, I think we may have less zombies to deal with because of the Ravagers, right? Or is it just... Or is this the way that works, that it spawns in zombies up to the limit? And I'm probably going to lose this challenge now because of that. To be fair, it might be worth me just... At least the Ravagers... Oh god, I'm going to die because I'm in a corner. It might be worth me thinning out the Ravagers at least. Just to make this a bit easier. But I just need that train behind me. I know I need like 25 seconds to do the final tier, right? So I need to make sure I've got that left in me. Let's just do this, and then hopefully this will like slow the train down a bit. on each round go round. And I've got my second one ready to call in, so that's going to be quite good. I suppose that's kind of good because it counts for kills. Ooh, smoochies. I'm leveling up in the Fallout event some more. Cool, I want to get that shotgun. And obviously we got new... Hey, that's Toxic Growth Mastered. That's actually kind of good. I've got enough time to do it by the looks of things. That's good. Because I think it's 25 seconds the last one. I might be wrong. I might be misremembering that. God, that is a tight run I've got going on. I need to start killing the ones that are in front of me. Because I just need... Come on. Come on. Woohoo! The thing is, I just don't want to, because killing them just makes it more... It makes you waste more ammo the longer it goes on for, right? Because you don't get points for killing these zombies. Oh, no, you do get points. You get less points for killing these zombies, don't you? You get, like, none. Oh, can I survive this before... Can you despawn? Thank you. Oh. Right, let's, deal with our little friend. I guess if you enough of the, zombie spawn in, the Ravagers can't finish spawning. Which is kind of good. Right. Self-revive. Oh, thank God. And we get Vulture. That's actually kind of what I wanted.
Great.
I do wish... Honestly, do you know what I think would be a good idea, because it is such an important thing now, is if the Ravager rounds did max ammos and max armors. Like, or maybe there was a special drop for just those rounds that was like a max everything. That only drops on those rounds or something. That wouldn't be too bad, I don't think, either. Woohoo! Like, finishing those rounds and then realizing you got no armor is kind of really annoying. Especially when you could go down, like, straight away into the next round if you're not paying attention because of it! Oh, cool. I didn't realize the Zersa was there, so there goes my dying wish. But, there we go. That is week 6 done. So I now have unlocked the Coda. Like, new attachment. So I'll have fun playing with that probably soon. Because that'll be fun. 1600 kills. There you go. I have been working towards that as well. 400 crits. But obviously I haven't been using the Coda much. The Eskogot much. So that's why I haven't really been unlocking anything this game. But I think we're doing alright. I really would appreciate a max armor. Since I've done field upgrade, that's the one, I can now swap over to healing aura, because, wait, how many have I got left to do on healing aura? I've got to do another, like, 300, pretty much. Can I, yeah, okay, I swapped it. 5,000 to upgrade this thing again, upgrade this thing to, orange. Let's push for another quick revive, just so I have that safety net on me again. And then I'd hopefully save up the 30,000 I need to get this fully packed, because that'll be good. Oh, speaking of pack, I had a look because I was looking through the menus earlier. I got it wrong when I talked about my favorite pack punch camos. For pack 1, it's not the Ashes cursed one anymore. It's the it used to be the Ashes cursed one, and then the Astra Malorum cursed one came out, and I think that is so much better looking. I still think this is I still think is my favorite pack 2 camo. I know I have a penchant for blue. And then pack 3, I'm kind of torn between the Astra Malorum cursed one and the Ashes of the Damn normal one. You know, again, the normal one, because it's just really blue, and I like all of the Astra Malorum cursed ones because they're so clean, because they're block. They're just a block texture, you know. It's not like it's not like a pattern or anything. It's just like space, and I like space. Space is cool. Space is so cool. God, I haven't thought about that Markiplier song in a very long time. I'm glad I'm getting close to getting this thing up to gold, though. I've only got those little annoying challenges left, so I'll probably start doing some grinding for that in directed mode. So next time you see me, I may have got some footage of me getting gold on this thing. I really need to pick up my camo grind this year, because I haven't really done much towards it, and obviously I don't think I'm going to go for Nexus Horizon. Let's be honest, I do not get along with Warzone, although maybe I'd get along with, like, Rebirth Islands. Because I think that's a bit different, isn't it? So maybe I'd be alright getting along with that, but I think I'm probably not going to bother with this gen. To be fair, am I going to play endgame enough to unlock all those camos? I don't know. Part of me wants to, because obviously they added in the Origins robot and stuff, and like I kind of want to see that as a zombies player. But at the same time, like, I don't know. Oh, I've got enough to upgrade this to orange. I don't know if it's worth the time investment to like try and learn that game mode. Can I have... Thank you. Oh, I wish I could jump over that barrier, but I can't. And I wish I missed when nukes just ended the round when they went off. You know, back... But then again, the only time I think they ever did that was, like, Shino Numa, right? Because it was the only... that was when... Because that was, what, 24 zombies a wave. But it was also only 24 zombies a round. So every round, you only ever had 24 zombies. And Shinonuma is infamous for having one of the highest high rounds ever. Especially in like the old system. I think it may be something may have overtaken it in the new system. But because the zombies' health overflowed. So you'd go every other... You'd run around with the flamethrower, which... I don't know if you've ever used a flamethrower in World at War. It's not a good gun. Because it had infinite ammo. And the way the zombies would work is you'd have one round where they had... you'd end up with a point where you'd end up with them having pretty much infinite health, which is what the Wonder-Off was for. Because you'd kill them with a Wonder-Off. And then the next round, the health would overflow and they have like 1 health. So you could just insta-kill them with the flamethrower. And because it had infinite ammo, you never had to worry about buying ammo off the wall. So it was like... and obviously only 24 zombies a round... It didn't take long to wipe all those zombies out. Not really. Oh, God. How am I surviving that? So I've only done another 100 crit kills. Jeez. I've not been working hard on this one. Hey, I got enough for Pat 3, though. And 1,800 kills. Almost got this site done as well. How about that? I'll go for... are we going to go for around 30? Ooh, let's go for around 30. I think I'll do around 30 and then quit for this one, because that'll be like an hour's worth of footage. Alright, I need to go pat this thing so I'm running out of ammo again, and yoink! There we go. See, I really like this one, but the Astra Cursed one for Pack 3 is so clean as well. As I need to like jump in a game with some people who know what they're doing with the Easter egg and actually do them. Because I just can't get boss... I can get to the boss fights, I just can't do them. Death from above. This is... this one's not too bad on this map, because you can just run down here and then run up that ramp. But I'd rather not do it on a Ravager round, but, you know, we deal with the hand we're dealt, so I'm going to go run up here and turn around. And then just spray down behind me. Woohoo! And then do that like 2 or 3 times, and hopefully I'll have enough kills to just end the round. I need to... Oh, and I need to start working towards my heal kills for my thingy, don't I? So let's... can I get hit like once or twice, and then just do this? Hey, there we go, straight up to legendary, and I got some amount of kills from my pushing towards the healing aura challenge. That's the problem with healing aura. You just have to take damage and then use it, right? Because it's damage while healing. But... Okay, you're in the trailer, so I'm going to ignore you for a minute and then hope you either escape or respawn. Epic. There you go. Do you know what? Sure, I'll put epic on my blade. Why not? I'll upgrade that a level. What was that noise? Yeah, it was Ted, wasn't it? Well, I'm not even worried about Pack-a-Punch much longer, so... let's go for Depth Perception. Slightly more useful than the other two right now, although Mule Kick would let me hold an extra plate. So that's not a terrible thing. I do wish it was 5, not 4. Like, it let you hold 2 extra plates. I don't think that would be too overpowered. And it might just be because I have a penchant for 5 more than 4. I think 5 is a more round number. But then again, I'm kind of weird with numbers, because if you ask me, the best numbers between, in every set of 10 are 1, 3, 5, and 8. I don't know why. It's not because they're all odd, because they're not. It's just, I think they're nice round numbers. I find the other ones don't line up as well. Just don't feel as round. I think that's an armor pickup, and I kind of really want that, but how the hell am I going to get through that with Ursa? This thing just does not kill. Oh no, it was an insta-kill. Oh no, it was armor. Cool, that'll help a lot. There we go. Oh god, I hate dealing. The Xerxes are fine if you've got a decent gun. I like the Kogot, it's rapid fire. I don't think it lends itself to long-range engagements or elite enemies. It's great for hitting lots of stuff, but I feel like it... oh, didn't mean to activate that. How do I get... Okay, that gets rid of it, I suppose. Didn't think that would, but I do think it kind of falls off in sort of the... once you start hitting the mid-game. And if you're wondering what I mean by mid-game in zombies, I would consider, like, round 30 mid-game. Because you're starting to push into the game where it's... You're not late game, but because the mid-game of zombies goes on for quite a while. I say mid-game is probably pushing 30 to 60, maybe 30 to 80, maybe. And then you start pushing late game after that, you know? Some people would probably say 50 is when mid-game starts, but I feel like everything up to around 30 is relatively doable for most people. As long as you know, have the time to spend. But post round 30 is when the game actually starts getting difficult. Just, hey, 600 quick kills. Woo, getting there. Just because the game starts you end up reaching the point where you're starting to get more armored zombies than you are normal zombies. At least that's how it feels. And you know, obviously round 40 is when you get the special zombies that spawn in on 7. So the, what is it, Dopplers, I think it is. Okay, 2,000 kills, and we celebrate with a nuke. So this site is done, which means I can now stop staring down this scope to get kills and swap over to this, which I think would do so much better with the Kogot. I've got enough points actually just to buy my perks up, so I'm going to do that. And I do think since we're doing quite where we are, though. Oh, I forgot I need to buy that again. We're going to go for an exfil around 31. That is the plan. Hopefully I can survive through to it. Let's deal with Big Boy over here. I need to do elite enemies that are trapped by my toxic growth. I know that's one of the calling cards I've still got to do, but I don't know. That one feels like it's a round 16 one. Like, just do it like on round 16 and then maybe try again and see if you get lucky later on. But like, you know, around like round 20-ish or somewhere around there. But after that, I think it starts getting a bit too hectic to try and pull that one off. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's an easy way to do it that I'm not thinking of. I mean, I think it does count special zombies as well. So maybe there's an argument to go for round 40. And then try and get Dopplers with it, which are the only special zombies I know of that are in the game. Because they don't spawn regularly, do they? They only spawn once you hit high enough rounds for them. I'm glad there's no special zombie spam, but at the same time, I do see like challenges or that say, oh yeah, elite or like special or elite zombies. I'm like, you couldn't have made them special zombie ones. You couldn't have made the special zombie spawn a bit more to help with that one. You know, like a little bit. But, anyway. Right, I'll let us get out of here. Because, like I said, I've been recording about an hour. I don't think it's now with the footage, though. I think I messed about a bit at the beginning. Can I summon my toy? I can summon my dog. I don't think I'm going to need it, but I can summon my dog. And then let's deal with our big Xerxes friend over here. So I mean though, like I would have melted it already if I was using one of the ARs. I know I'm using an SMG, but even then this feels weak. Right, thank you for joining me on another trip to the diner at exit 115. I'm sure we'll be back again here soon enough, but now that I've done the weekly challenges that require me to be on here, we're probably going to go do a different map. Maybe I'll explore the, was it Project Rads, the new Fallout game mode? Anyway, I'm going to leave before I run out of time. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next video.